If you'd like to know how I made this unit to go from this to this, stay tuned.
That came from the concrete and the rose. I'm like gold, man, I'm chosen, I'm floating.
Hey friends, so we're gonna jump right into it. The first thing that I have to do before I can even style this hair and even try and slick it down is detangle it. This is like a 2-week-old twist out. It's been up in a high puff, blah, blah, blah. So I'm gonna be wetting each section down, using some detangler, using a wide tooth comb, working from the ends towards the root and just detangling each section. After it's detangled, I'm gonna put it into a jumbo twist and I'm gonna do that all around my head in preparation for the style. Alright, so now that we finished that process, I begin to take all of my twists out. You can see that I can run my fingers through it. It's nice and manageable and ready to be styled. So what I'm doing right now is I'm going to clean up my parting area. I'm going to section off the front, twist it, and clip it away. You will see why shortly. Right now, we're just going to work with the back and the sides to ensure a nice, sleek foundation for the ponytail. Alright, now it's time for the molding process. I know I said I was not going to be using Eco Styler gel anymore, but their cannabis sativa oil line came out, which supposedly has better ingredients. It doesn't have alcohol in it and it works better. I said I'll give it a chance. It won't kill you once, right? And I'm going to use my favorite wooden brush. You guys have seen this brush before, and I'm just going to simply smooth it into a ponytail. I'm going to use a black ponytail holder, but I'm only going to put it on once. I'm not going to loop it. So then I'm going to break the top section now into 3 sections. I want to add gel to the top and to the bottom so that it smooths it at the top, but it also helps it to adhere to the rest of the hair at the bottom. Whenever you're working with tight for natural hair, you definitely want to do things in sections, and you have to spend that time and energy because of the coarseness of our hair. And so after I smooth each section, I'm just going to tuck it into that ponytail holder, which is the reason that I only looped it once, because I knew that I was going to be adding hair to it. And then we're just going to smooth it down, and now we can put it in the ponytail holder and loop it a few times. But you don't want to have to keep undoing it every time you're adding another section of hair. So that's why I did it the way that I did. We're going to put it into a little bitty bun, and then we're going to work on our edges, smooth them down, make sure all the hair behind my ear is nice and smooth. We're going to make sure those edges are nice and laid. So if you've watched any of my previous videos, you know that I'm a fan of using hairspray or holding spray to lock in your gel. It helps it to adhere, and it helps the styles have a little bit more of longevity. So then I'm going to tie my hair down with a scarf, and I'm going to sit under a dryer. If you don't, I just recommend that you do this style the night before you go to bed so that it can dry throughout the night before you do your ponytail. Alright, so now it's time to construct the ponytail. So I'm going to be using a mannequin stand and attaching that to my table so that when I add the canvas head, it does not go flying off. You guys saw me make this glitter styrofoam head in a previous tutorial, and I'll link it below. I'm going to be using Sensational Soft Thread Bulk African Collection Crochet Hair in a shade 2. You can use any kind of hair that you see. I saw this on a mannequin and thought it was super pretty and wanted it as a ponytail, so I figured I had to make my own ponytail. You can use any crochet hair for this look. This is what it looks like in a single strand, and this is what it looks like out of the packet in a group. So the first thing I want to do is I want to attach a ponytail holder to my styrofoam head using a bobby pin. Because this is crochet hair, we're essentially just going to crochet this hair onto the ponytail holder. And this is what it looks like. You can do 1 knot, you can do double knot, you can do triple knot. It's totally up to you. You just want to make sure it's nice and tight on the ponytail holder. So once it's crocheted, this is what it's going to look like. And I'm going to use a pair of shears just to remove any ununiformed hair. Now it's time to get that ponytail going. I switched out my scarf to a thinner material to make sure it was nice and dry all the way through. I think I sat under for like an hour and a half or so. So we are going to add the ponytail to my little bun. And then we're going to take some of the hair and flip it over. So flip the ponytail over so that it's nice and covered at the top and covers the bun. We're going to take a few strands and wrap it around to make sure it's nice and, you know, natural enough looking. And this is what it looks like before it's brushed out. And this is what it looks like after. And so, of course, you know, you got to pull your little side pieces out, put your earrings on. If you guys found this video helpful, be sure to thumbs it up. Make sure you subscribe. We also got to do a little dance so we can make sure it won't come off in the party. We got to do a little hair flip to make sure it'll stay on. We blow a kiss and we wave goodbye. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, leave them down below. And God willing, I will see you next week in my next tutorial. Bye.